As Colby Baldwin took one draw, Chase Mullins took all the other ones for Penn State. Baldwin solidified himself as a guy who will be facing off against Kyle Rummel, the sophomore from New Jersey. Face-off violation on Rummel to start the season. Baldwin will get it underway for Penn State. And there's Max Yates, number 1 for Colgate, rocking the black cleats, blacks for the Nittany Lions. A hat trick and an assist last year against Colgate. He was exceptional, followed it up with a hat trick against Villanova. Baldwin wins the draw, step down shot from Trainer. That one sailed over the bar, backed up by Ryan DeRocco. Here's a face. Still 70-plus behind TJ Malone's 152 during his career, though. That's the type of number drop-off the Nittany Lions are dealing with. Colby Baldwin goes early. That's a face-off violation. Colgate gets the quick start here. Kyle Rummel struggled last year in this contest, was 2 of 8, 25%, 20-25, and it was a bullet, to say the least. Nittany Lions lead 2-1. Just over 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Rummel off the face-off, he scores! Kyle Rummel wins the face-off, and we've got a Fogo goal. Just like that, 2-2's your score.
Kyle Rummel beat Chase Mullins in his first face-off of the game. He trots onto the field, gets beat off the clamp there, and Rummel just takes it right down Broadway and beats Frasian.
Kyle Rummel had 2 goals last year. As I said, wasn't great against Penn State, but won 2 key draws down the stretch for Colgate in that contest. Now he's scoring goals. Hartzell on to take this face-off, give Rummel a break. He's out there against Baldwin. It was Chase Mullins who got beat on that prior face-off by Rummel, leading to the goal. Hartzell wins it clean against Baldwin. Now Hartzell charging toward goal. That one checked from behind by Baldwin. Good recovery from him right there. He's the more athletic of the clock in the first quarter. So we'll see what unfolds here in quarter number 2. Once again, Hayden Lewis and Jack Kiefer here on Big Ten Plus for this season opening contest between the Penn State Nittany Lions and Colgate Raiders. Yates pushes Baldwin from behind. O'Connor giving Chase the ball. He's going to have to come all the way back down, hand it off to somebody else for the Orangeville Northmen, a team that featured Joey Spallina of Syracuse, Trey Deer of Syracuse, a lot of other good talent. He had a 164-point season one year, had a 140-point season another. He's nasty. He can score in tight. That's what he's known to do. Baldwin wins the face-off. His backhand pass sails well over Lehman. Another turnover for the Nittany Lions, their 5th of the game. Colgate also with figured out, hey, this is a guy that we got to try and get to Happy Valley here. Joins the squad with Army transfer Ryan DeRocco. Those two would have been good for Black Knights, who are a very talented team once again this year. Here's Baldwin off the face-off. His pass once again to Lehman. No good. Those two unable to connect through multiple points in this game. John King mucking it up in the middle with Yates. Ground ball loose. Nobody can get it. Gonna call the Lions. Baldwin and Rummel at the stripe. So far have dueled it out throughout this contest. Baldwin winning another clamp though. Talked to Coach Tambroni earlier this week. Here's Aldridge quickly, far side Trainer, bang! Matt Trainer knocking those ears around, acting like the Nittany Lion mascot. Penn State 5-3.
Matt Trainer, over his career as a Nittany Lion, first started coming out of the box, then moved down to attack last year, has perfected that low to high release. He has one of the fastest shots in the Big Ten. He just hit 80 career goals. Big season ahead for number 22.
Matt Trainer, the new face of the offense for the Nittany Lions. I was about to talk about it at least. Max Yates, a guy that mucked up the middle of the field for Colgate last year. A guy that Coach Tambroni coming to the game said that they had to be more aware of on those wing plays because he's very good off the ground. He's a Dyson vacuum. To give you a little comparison, the way he's picking everything up. But the Nittany Lions able to stay away from Yates so far in this game. Another face-off one. via the ground ball from the wings there. That's an 81st goal of his career, his hat trick as well, first one of the season. So far at the face-off stripe, Penn State's won 60%, but here's Kyle Rummel beating Baldwin. Rummel looking for his second of the game. Vince's younger brother Liam, number 14, playing on that attack line to come to Colgate. This is their second season playing together, and they love it. Got some great chemistry down low. We'll see if they can continue to ignite it here in this game. Huge ground ball battle between these two teams off the ensuing face-off from that Rory Connor goal. Loose ball picked up by Colgate. A whistle blown. A trip on the play. Ball going the way of Colgate here.
This has been a battle in the middle of the field as the Raiders.
Haverford attackman to grace Penn State's beautiful white and navy blue colors. He's a guy that, you know, TJ Malone never got to play with. TJ Malone played with Grant Ament for a year in high school, and that's how he worked his way to Penn State. Malone never played with DeRocco. Shared kind words, though, because DeRocco played with Malone's younger brother. Contest between Penn State and Colgate here. Nittany Lions lead 8-4 with 3:35 left in the first half. It's been about the man up here recently for the Nittany Lions, and Hunter Aquino stinging a corner with a flamethrower. Penn State wins another face-off. It's Luca DiBartolomeo off the wing. He's been excellent in his first game for the Nittany Lions so far.
Luca, not the biggest guy for an LSM, but is very efficient off the ground, getting
that long reach. He was able to fake far side, bring it back near side for that near side shoulder of Frassi and his right shoulder between those pipes. Ground ball picked up by Yates. Colgate looking to go back-to-back here. Yates carrying along the midline, now over that center field logo. Working on O'Connor of the Nittany Lions. Yates and O'Connor, a big-time LSM duel here this afternoon at Panzer Stadium. There's the goal scorer, Liam Connor, working on Kevin Parnham once again. Connor working GLE in tempo in this contest compared to the one 364 days ago here at Panzer Stadium. Amon's first of the season, assisted by Kyle Aldridge, his second assist of the game. Infraction on Rummel again. Penn State able to start cleanly. Here's Leary, sophomore, defensive midfielder for the Nittany Lions. League goalie of the year. He's having some trouble here this afternoon against the Nittany Lions and their revitalized attack. No more TJ Malone on this offense, so it's trial by committee, and the committee's doing a great job as time winds down in half number one. Nittany Lions lead 10-5. Jack, as we take another look at this Matthews goal, his first one of the game, the BTB, fired up the crowd, adds a second. What have you seen from this Nittany Lions?
Led the way for the Nittany Lions in that first half, something that wasn't the case very much last year for the team. But also Colby Baldwin played a huge role at the stripe, winning over 50%, nearing almost 70% of his faceoffs in that first half.
Great check there from Sam Erickson to jar that one out of the stick of Ryan O'Connor. It's going to force a turnover on the Nittany Lions. Absolutely last year with Shane Knobloch, first-round draft pick of the Carolina Chaos, and Ross Scott, a third-round draft pick of the Chaos on that Rutgers offense. Here's Trainer, step down, worm burner. That's why the cage backed up by Carabine. Ball going to Colgate. That's what happens quick in transition like that off a face-off. You don't have people necessarily back there to back up shots. It's a good take, though, one that's worked against Lacombe so far in this game. Here's Yates, solo clearing. 18 assists, a nice season. Earned him honorable mention rankings at the All-American status from multiple different lacrosse. They lead 12-6 here. A minute penalty assessed to Colgate. Face-off won, however, by Colgate there. Unable to pick up the ground ball was Rummel. Here comes Aldridge the other way for the Nittany Lions. Donnie Tedesco with 78 goals he had coming in. Now he's at 83-15 on the career. Not too shabby. 98 points, too shy of 100 career points here for the Nittany Lions. Colby Baldwin goes early on the face-off. That's a violation. Rummel to start for Colgate. Mountain to climb, and it doesn't get any nicer as you look at their schedule. Next week they play Virginia on Saturday. It's a Virginia team that's looking to figure out what it's got this year without Connor Schellenberger, the 4-time All-American in 2 positions, really, midfield and attack. An excellent player. Down low, take over a TJ Malone's job, which he really is doing. He's operating the left wing. He can operate down low, just saw it right there. Here's a transition opportunity. DeBartolomeo had some trouble with that pass. Now Yates harassing Lehman. He'll hand off to Aldridge.
The ball flowing, get the chemistry going between these guys, but they do have it.
Yeah, last year it was Michael Minikis down low, joining Jack Turner and Rory Connor. Liam Connor replacing Minikis this year. Here's DeBartolomeo off the face-off.
Defense, get those mental reps, get those physical reps, and could play huge for the Raiders in the long run.
Colby Baldwin won the clamp, unable to secure the ground ball. Ball is loose, working toward the midline. Kyle Lehman able to scoop it up for the Nittany Lions. They actually popped it up, didn't really get the full secure of the ball. Now it's Yates. Will Costa a little short
lead with just under 3 minutes left in this one.
Liam Connor really using his size to his advantage around the crease with Frassi, and he's got some nice feet. Good footwork out around that crease for a big guy. A lot of weird bounces here as time's dwindling down. Sam Erickson in transition. Inside feed.